Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream video here on the twitch.tv. You're watching it, you're listening to it, and it is happening right now. And chat is panicking. Where is our first banana? Oh, I'm waiting to see that banana. There it is, folks! My good old friend Folks23 with a banana, and there is a wall of bananas. All of my subscribers there dominating the chat. Chili Seal, It's David Real, Newton Squared, Arangelo, Decan, Falling Babies, Timmy MC2, thank you everyone for the bananas, JCT 5000, do appreciate it everyone, Unwoven Rainbow, thank you for the bananas, bam, noise in my ear, Folks23, with the first bananas today, resubscribing for 14 months in a row, epic support, over a year, can you believe it? Appreciate it people, American Farmer, thank you for the bananas, yes, do appreciate it everyone, let's jump into this. Today has been a fantastic, amazing day for me. An amazing day. I'll tell you all about it in a moment. But we got to get down to business. We got to do something today, and I've got a plan actually. We're going to be working on our base and the Logfellas tunnel, sort of combining things together. I feel like I want to walk around and see if anything's changed. I've been out today, and I've had that feeling like I've been away for a long time. But the reality is, I haven't been for not even more than a day. Arangelo says you sound extremely happy, to be honest. Well, that's because we're doing a stream. A stream always makes my day brighter, so thanks everyone as always for coming along and hanging out with me. Sim says, why does my resub not show up? I do not know why, Sim, but thank you for subscribing. Thank you to all of you who are subscribed. It makes a big difference, and yeah, I'm just pumped. I'm pumped right now. It's great to come back and do one of my favourite things, which is to stream. It is to stream, and I want to tell you all about what's happened today. But I think I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. I want more people to be here when I start chatting about it. Okay. Oh wow, no. I was gonna sip my cup of tea. I instinctively picked it up. My hand was burning. There was steam coming off of the top, and I'm thinking that's gonna burn my mouth. So no, we will not do that. When is the Nether Hub going to build, says Chef Ninkles. Well, Tango's working on it at the moment. He hasn't worked on it in a few days. I've got a feeling he's getting held up with real life things at the moment. So, on my list is the Logfellas Tunnel, and there it is, Sim2003 resubscribing for 2 months in a row. There is your resub. It'll make a noise very soon. So yeah, there's the Logfellas Tunnel. There is the entrance area. Bam, there it is, at the beginning area. A pathway from my secret area in the base I want to hook up to get somewhere there. I think I know what I'm going to do with that. And also we got a bone meal farm hidden down below that I want to hook up. So I think we're going to start with repositioning a beacon, and after that we will then focus on this secret path. That sounds like a good way to get a few things off the list to begin with, right? I also want to read a message that just caught my curiosity. I'm going to scroll up. Johnson says, X, the time-lapse music you put in 5499 was great. I thought it matched your video/style personality the best out of any time-lapse music I've heard in your videos. Well, I'm glad you like the music. It's an interesting comment. I thought you were going to say that all the music that I use matches it, but that one the most. I mean, I feel like I'm very privileged that some of the musicians whose music I feel quite invested in enjoying. That's a strange word to use, but basically I'm quite passionate about what they do. It started with Lord Leviticus, then Aran contacted me, then Jotan happened, and now you got Somus as well, and Crinkles is another one. I feel like I've just found music that I really love and adore, and I just happen to be able to use it here on the channel. So if it reflects me and what I do in my videos, that makes complete sense to me, because I'm passionate about the music. It gives me the inspiration, and I can picture things happening in Minecraft at the same time. Zenman says, yo, just joined X. How were you on for, and what did you do? Fill me in, please. I've just got started, Zen. Just got started. We got 1,200 people here at the moment. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm having a good day today. I hope you're all having a good day. That sounds very Slipgatery as I say it. And we're going to have a bit of a chat about what I've been up to today. Just going to wait for more people to tune in. Eternal Night says, X, which is your favourite band of music? My favourite band for a long time has been Dimmu Borgir, but I have a lot of favourites now. I feel like to have just one is to miss out on enjoying more things, right? And we got another resubscribe here. It is GreyWorm95 resubscribing for 7 months in a row. Thank you, my friend, for the support. Do appreciate it. Sim in chat says stuff and things. Stuff and things indeed. So, yeah, we're just moving this. Danger Beast Sweats says, I just... Sweets. No, it is Sweats. It says Sweats. I get it wrong. I just completed a full Emerald Beacon. That is awesome. Trading with villagers, I guess. If it's not trading with villagers, I'm incredibly impressed because, I mean, that must be a serious amount of mining if you're not getting emeralds from villagers. Cyber Bannon says, I love Jotan and Crinkles. There you go. I mean, if you guys like the music I use in the videos, that's fantastic. And White Never So says, Zul'jin is back on Hermitcraft. Yes, he is. I was watching him this morning before I left to go to London. And I was just like, man, Zul'jin, I miss this guy. I loved watching his videos when he was on the regular. I'm going to put this beacon right outside Python's base. I hope he will appreciate, though, that it is temporary. And I mustn't leave it here for too long. It will probably annoy him. I'll have to mention it to him, actually. Is it a problem? And Danger Beast Sweats says, butchered name, it is Sweets in Candy. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Sweats is with an A. Man, I can't do English today, apparently. What's going on with that? Paris Ival says, just joined. What are you doing? We're moving a beacon. That's how we're starting today's stream. We also got a new subscriber here on the channel, joining us here in the subscriber family. Mugel810 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Have any iron and steak shuffle on me. Hope you're enjoying the stream and... this beacon base. I like to start with this bit in the middle because then you know where you're at and you can build around it, which makes it nice and easy. So yeah, we got things to do, we've got things to discuss. People are tuning in. We'll get to it all very soon. Let's eat some food. Can you try at Iskau and Cubs Elytra course, says JCT5000. We could definitely do that. Does it require a punch bow? If it does, I can't help but feel I would fail. If it doesn't, I would be well and truly up for doing that. I saw a thumbnail when I checked my subscription feed. I've only just got in. Well, I say that. I've been in for a few hours now. Where is my handkerchief? There it is. Oh, excuse me. Right, so we've got another new subscriber. It's going to make a noise. It's going to make a noise. Bam! Bam, there it is. Cham Chowder 6995 has subscribed. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate your support. Here's your little shuffle. I know you like the shuffles. The Hermit Shuffle, as we call it. The Hermit Shuffle. It sounds like a dance. It really does. It sounds like a loner's dance. A dance you can do by yourself. Right. We're getting there. I feel like I don't have enough iron, but clearly we do. Because we haven't spent it on anything else. Timmy Dotty says, what's today's tea flavour? It's a Sam, as always. Nothing exciting or unusual for today, just the regular, which is fine by me. Okay, now it's just this little bit. 1, 2, 3. And we done it. We made a beacon. Now we need some iron. Let's go fetch some iron then. Didn't think of that, did I? Didn't think of that. Lorenzo says, do the dab. What is the dab? I want to know what the dab is. Is the dab a dance? We were talking about dances. Magel says, how do I use the emotes? Type XVX and then uppercase derp. That's what you got to type for me, Magel. XVX in lowercase and then uppercase derp. And you'll see a fantastic little derp face, which is appropriate because I just ran past the iron. Perfect timing for some derping today. 1,600 people of us. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I'm waiting until that number sort of steadies out, and I know that, you know, a lot of you have tuned in to tell you about what I've been up to today, because I thoroughly loved it. It was a great day. And look at all those derp faces in chat. I've been a derp, I deserve it. And lots of you, by the way, lots of you are typing it. It's a subscriber feature. Like, if you subscribe, you can get the emotes, and it replaces what you type with a picture. If you're not subscribed, unfortunately, it doesn't do that for you. In case you're wondering why nothing's happening when you type in chat, because everyone right now is typing it. I was trying to instruct Magel. Maybe I wasn't clear enough. Right, so this beacon is going to be in the perfect spot underneath where the log fellas are. That's great. Now what we want to do is connect up our little tunnels over in this area. which might have been in range of the haste that we could have had there before. Didn't think of that at the time, doesn't matter, because it's not going to be a lot of digging. And we got another new subscriber, it is someone, 8888MC. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Have a, what is this? This is a steak and rotted flesh. Whoa, what's it doing? What? Why is there not flesh in the other hand? Am I duplicating? Oh, there you go. We thought we cheated the game. Apparently we haven't. Yeah, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Thomas Grillo says, hello X, sorry I'm late. No problem at all, Thomas. I went on your website and couldn't find the album that you were talking about when you tweeted me, by the way. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What we want to do is go over to our drop-down chute. And we need to do a little bit of F5ing over here. What number are you? Oh, you're that number. Okay, so 1521. 1521 is the number. And Brantafors is here with a donation once again, saying end rods. End rods indeed. You don't like blaze rods, do you? Or maybe you like blaze rods, but you like end rods more. Okay, what was that number? Did I forget immediately? Actually, look at this. It's all the way up here. So I need to go over there by 1 block. I kind of wonder, is this actually the best way to do this? Let's just dig down diagonally here. We don't have to, like, you know, this doesn't have to make sense if it doesn't come out where we want it to. At the same time, it could go directly into the Logfellas tunnel, which doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It's probably not the best thing, but we're just going to dig down and see where this can go. It might also want to branch off to our other location, which we'll discuss soon. Somewhere down here I've got a bone farm. Brantafors, thank you for your donation, and Megalixar1 has resubscribed for 13 months in a row. Check that out. Over a year. Thank you once again. I love it. It is truly amazing the support you guys have given me. And yeah, a year. Just crazy. Right, so that comes all the way down to here. I might just leave that there for now and have a pathway so we can get to that bit. I like the idea of just having options, you know, where you want to get. And speaking of ideas, CDS Minecraft says, idea X. I want to read that one. Quick, scroll up. I have an idea for a shop/farm, a villager trading room with villager breeder, and then like some redstone so that you can keep the good ones. It would be a good idea, like last season, please, please, please. I plan on doing that later on in the season. Also, big thank you to Smartin1018 for resubscribing. It says subscribing, but I know it's a resubscribe. I am getting familiar with some of your names. There are lots of you. And sometimes it just says that, doesn't it? You lose the little chain thing, which is unfortunate, but it happens. And MCFX for 5 months in a row. And do you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of... Oh, maybe Smartin, maybe you're not. Maybe I've just read your name in chat. You just said I subbed. Well, thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate it. I must just remember you from chat then, because your name rings a bell. And MCFX there. And my good friend Angry K9, 13 months in a row, over a year of support. Angry K9, long-time supporter and commentator of my channel. Glad to have you here, my friend. I'm going to have a sip of tea because of MCFX, tea reminder. He's always there in chat letting me know that I can't let my tea get cold. Ah, delicious. And a half Monty Nun as well. Thank you for the tea reminder. Still a little bit on the hot side. So, somewhere around here, down there, somewhere in the base, there is a farm that we built. And I kind of did a derp and lost track of where it was. How do we do this bit? Oh, another noise in my ear. It's going crazy. It's going crazy as always. Log ice enlighted. Hopefully I got that right. Resubscribing for 2 months in a row. Thank you again for the support. Do appreciate it. As always, somewhere down here is a pathway down to this bone farm. We've got to find it. And I don't know where the best place to start digging from is really. That kind of looks like it could be filled in. If that breaks something, I'll be upset. I think we're going to start digging just down here on the side. Aha, and this song is one of the ones I used in a recent time-lapse, isn't it? It's going to get tricky to see real soon. Ianero, I probably butchered that, says, congrats on 75,000 followers. Did we hit... Oh my god, we hit 75,000! Now, normally I do a little bit of a boring voice for a milestone. I'll tell you what, today, just... Let's not even talk about boring voice. I can't be bothered. I don't feel like I want to do that today. Not in a good or a bad way, just not right now. But 75,000, you know, great milestone. Thank you, everyone, again. As always. The Belgian Miner says, hey, did you really make a cobblestone shop? I did, because cobblestone, people were talking about it. People were talking about needing it, and stone as well. Remember, we're playing in a mesa. When I've dug underground here, what have I picked up? Clay. So there's a lot of clay, but not a lot of cobble. Anyway, my shop hasn't been selling. At least I haven't checked it in a while, but what am I looking for again? Concentration. Concentration is key. And I'm not being... Oh, what? Huh? There we go. Not being very smart about this, am I? There we go. A few torches to get us through. And some of you are now asking for Roaring Voice. I mean, I brought it up. And I brought it up by telling you I didn't want to do it. So, just let it be. Let it be. I know you guys like it. If you want to hear it, there are lots of old videos of that voice. You can always go watch. Maybe it'll make you giggle. Somewhere down here there's a farm. We're just going to have to keep digging, aren't we? I was hoping to find one of the old paths for getting down there, but I really don't know where it is in proximity to where we are. And we just surpassed 2,000 people! Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. Soon I will tell you the story about what I've been up to today. I know some of you have been here from the beginning, waiting to hear about it. Let's pick up a little bit more coal while we're here. And we've still touched it. Not what I wanted to do. That reminds me, we have a new subscriber here on the channel. It is MFL4... Actually, I think that's like an A. I'm going to call you Martens. I don't know, Martens. Is that okay? Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Really do appreciate it. And EcoStar resubscribing for 9 months in a row. 3/4 of a year. Do appreciate it, my friend. Do appreciate it. Now, this is not what I was expecting to find. A tunnel, a cave we haven't been into before. That's definitely a little bit odd. Maybe we need to go lower down. And I've been set on fire. If we don't find this thing, I know another way to get to it. X, do you play other games than Minecraft? Says GWNJ Gaming. We've discussed this before many times, that I do like to play other games, but mainly I just play Minecraft. And if I do play another game, it's quite likely you'll see it on this channel. That being said, I play a couple of games on my iPad. One of them is called Imago. It's like a little number pairing game where you've got to slide tiles around and create combos and stuff. It's pretty cool. But that's just something I play when I sit on the toilet, you know, on the iPad. Not that you want to know about that, I know. I also got another resubscribe. Abarat Crew for 2 months in a row. Thank you so much for the support, my friend. Looks like we potentially hit a patch of dirt. And now we're going past it. This is not going to work, I'll tell you now. This is not working. We're down to Y36. I got a feeling this is the wrong way to do it. We should have perhaps gone to the Guardian farm, and there's a path that leads across to it from there. So I don't want to give up now, but I feel like if we keep going, it's just going to be predictable. We're going to, you know, have to turn around. So we've got 2 torches. Let's see how far we get with them. You play 2048X. I don't play that game. Oh my god. Wow, we dug right to the entrance. Perfect. Oh, no. Jump. Oh, come on. Come on, what's that about? What? Oh, at least the spawner's okay. The spawner's definitely okay. What's that about, peeps? What is that about? Getting creepered. I tell you what, it means this area isn't very safe. I should probably be watching out for more nasties in this area. I tried to run away. Tried to get out of range. So it looks like it destroyed a little bit of the red clay. And some trapdoors. We can... Where's my pick? Where's my pick? Did I throw it at the creeper? Did I throw my pick at the creeper? What? Where is my pick? What is going on? I hope it went... Oh my god, I might have accidentally like mashed my keyboard as I saw that creeper and thrown my pick at it. What? No way. Are you kidding me? Did that... Who saw it? Who saw it? Where's my pick? Why is it not in my hotbar? I threw it at the creeper, didn't I? Oh my god, I want to see that on the replay. I have to go back and watch that. The amount of dirt faces in chat right now is at a new level, really. Did anyone see it? Did I actually... Oh, Q is just... Why is that button there? Why is that button there? Who designed this game? Who said who said, hey, you know that button that throws your items on the ground? Let's put it down to the most, let's put it next to the most commonly pressed button in this game, the forward button. I mean, this is game design 101, peeps. If you want to be a game designer, right? Just, you know you got that button, the nuclear option, the kill your character and all your progress instantly. Just put that button next to the most frequently pressed key in the game. That'll be fine. Don't worry about it. No one will ever do a complete derp like I just did. Hey, this one's not on me, peeps. We're blaming Mojang for this one. I mean, why would they choose to put that button there? I don't know. Seems to me like a bit of an odd decision. But don't worry about it, we got another pick over here. That means I've got to make a Silk Touch pick with Efficiency 5 in this stream, because we've got to restore our progress. Did I really do that? I'm still a little bit... Oh, and we did it! We successfully made a new Silk Touch pick, Asuma's Keeper. This is from where I lost my items in the Nether and then Iskall brought them back to me. I had already made my pick, so we got a backup one. Well, there you go. No one in chat has sort of confirmed. MC Vex with a T reminder. No one's confirmed that we actually did do that. I don't think anyone saw it, maybe. Autumn says you could just rebind the keys. I could. I've often thrown an item on the ground and go, I should rebind that. Let's do it today. Is there a button for tea? I think we can find... Hey, I want a button for tea. Whenever I want a cup of tea, just press the T button. Open chat is tea. Let's have a look. ER. I think R would be the next suitable key. Q. We're changing it to R, ladies and gentlemen. All of the accidental items that got thrown on the ground will be no more. Perhaps when I open my inventory, I accidentally... Oh, like that. But you're not going to open your inventory when you're looking at a creeper, so I think it's all good. I think it's all good. Okay, so that was amazing. That was a calamity. We need to go down there and figure out where the tunnel is in relation to the other ones. We also need to make some trapdoors. Let's do that right now. I feel like making some more. 12, is that enough? Probably too much. I think in my experience you always get a little less than you think. 16, not too much. You through it says NNCP Games. Thanks. I don't know if you went back and watched and confirmed, but... yeah, I probably did throw it, didn't I? Ice Stray says, X, do you watch Top Gear and how so do you feel about the new hostless format? I don't watch Top Gear. I'm also not a fan of cars and driving. I don't like the culture of cars. I've talked about it before. I think cars are inefficient and a massive contributor to to the problems. So we're not going to get in that today. We're not getting into that today. We don't want to do that. I want to talk to all of you about what I did today because we got 2,400 people tuning in. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Do appreciate it. If you are new here, haven't hit that follow button, what are you doing? Sort it out. No, I'm joking. If you want to hit the follow button though, this zombie will attack you. So be careful before you consider hitting it. Oh my god, he's taken my health away. I had health, the zombie came, the health is gone. I'm missing some noises in me here. We've got 2 new subscribers, but before we get to that I want to fix this up. Yep, I made too many, didn't I? And I want to put down a torch. A torch to remind ourselves of the horrors that creepers can cause. Okay. Oh my god, there's another one over here. Bam. Right. You are dead. I thought he was going to need a little bit of sword as well. Doesn't need any sword. Bit of bow is good for this guy. Right, let's stand here and get some bones and let's talk. I want to say big thank you to Texas Oil Bro for subscribing and Justin Krolt. Both of you, thank you for subscribing. Have a little nothing and steak shuffle on me. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. I'm being a derp. We need to figure out where we are and where we're going to. Okay, so I want to possibly come down to this farm from over here. So let me put those numbers in chats. Minus 1319 and 1521. Those are our numbers. We are going to work some magic with this. Alright, so peeps. Peeps, right now I've been a little bit chatty. Later on, I'll be... Exoskeleton says, X, the problem is... X is the problem. X is to blame. Complaining about Mojang and putting them to shame. That rhymed. I like it. TB Games says, X, did you know that when everyone stops eating steak, it will be more than using cars? I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know. There is a lot of talk about cows and their farts. I don't know. We're not going to talk about that today. We're not going to talk about cow farting. I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about what I did today, and I want to do it in a way where I don't get distracted by other things. So I think what we're going to do next is come back to that project in a bit. We're going to pop down below and I'm going to dig out some space for the Logfellas tunnel. So it's like nice and simple while we talk about what I did today. So today in London there was a race. There was a race, a 10,000 kilometre race through the streets of London. It was called Vitality 10K. You can sign up for it. It's not free. You have to pay to be a part of the run. And I've been training for that for the last, I don't know, about 6-7 weeks since I decided I was going to do it with my friend. Delicious. Yeah, so I've never run a race before, and I've been running sort of casually slash... I say casually, I've been running for fitness for several years. That's not haste. And I really started to enjoy it a lot more over time. And so, yeah, when I found out about this race, I really considered it. I thought, why not? I've not run 10k before. Maybe I could train for it. So I did. I trained really hard. It's one of the reasons I've been busy a lot lately, is because in between other things that are making me busy, I've also been training for a run. So I've been doing lots of extra stretches, exercises, been tweaking my diet a little bit, just getting things like in tune and doing more running obviously, and preparing for this 10k run in London where you run through the streets of London, which is really cool. Yeah, so today I did that, and I'd ran a 10k a while ago because I did it to see if I could do it on the day, and I did, and I injured myself. And I'm sort of glad that I injured myself because it made me worry about today, and I decided to revise how I stretch, and I learned a lot about dynamic stretching. I found loads of new stretches that help with running, and I learned how to stretch after you do a run, because before that it was very casual, do a couple of quick stretches, go for a run, and that's not healthy. You need to warm up properly and learn all of that stuff. So I've learned how to warm up and stuff, and today was the day that we went down to London and did it. And me and my friend, we arrived there late. We literally started from the very back. And I'll tell you the story now. I'll tell you the story of the run because it has been a really great experience. I've really enjoyed it. Before we get too into that, let's make sure we're digging out enough space for this. I feel like we're going to go at this width, and we're going to go to about this height, which we've just done. Then the next one goes up by about 2 more blocks, 2 to that shape, and then it gets quite a bit higher. I feel like we need to go up top and do that bit first. Okay, so I see lots of you asking questions in chat. I'm telling you now, I'm just going to be talking about this for a while because I want to get it off my chest and I want to tell you guys about it and tell you how amazing it was. Okay, so yeah, me and my friends got there a little bit late, and I'm going to walk you through like the race as it happened for me. So we started at the back, and when we got going, it was really packed, and it was like walking pace. So I'm trying to jog, I'm trying to get started, and then I realised that I could just walk, and I could walk faster than the pace of the jogging. And quite quickly I got a bit bummed out. I've turned up for this race, I've been waiting for it for ages, and we've messed up, we got here late, and it's not going to be as enjoyable now. Yeah, and that was like my first kilometre. I was sort of like weaving in and out of people, trying to get a little bit further ahead, and then I noticed that people were running on the pavements. And that's when I realised I could get around people, so I started dashing across the pavements and trying to get away from this crowd of people that were sort of jogging at a slow pace. And then for the second kilometre, I started to break away and get into a little bit of a faster area, and that's when I realised that I was running through the streets of London, because so far I've been a little bit bummed out, down on my luck, oh we turned up late, that kind of attitude. And then I started to look around and realised that we were going through the streets of London and how beautiful it all was, and there was lots of things to look at. And my mood started to pick up. And then, from the second to third, I really started to get lots of periods where I could just run and go at my full pace. And because I started from the back and I'm a lot faster than the people there, I basically spent the entire race constantly overtaking people, which it makes you feel good, but if I had started where I should have, that might have not happened. It doesn't really mean that much, but it sort of gives you a little bit of a boost. And then from the third kilometre onwards, I just got so many opportunities to whiz round people. It started to open up. I could run through the middle of people, and I spent the whole rest of the race just overtaking people and catching up. And what I had on me was my headphones to listen to my time. So I had GPS and it was telling me how far I'd run and what my time was. And I started to get into a real stride, gaining a lot of speed. And I heard that my time was, let me think, I think it was 8 minutes 35. So every mile that I was doing in about 8 minutes 35. And I heard this and I was like, man, I'm going really fast because I started really slow and I couldn't get my speed up for a while. And it just gave me this big boost to like, let's go for it. Like, maybe I haven't, had a full 10k, so to speak, but I just want to like get round to the end of this and like do the best I can. And I just started to really go for it. I had a really long stride because I'm quite tall, and I found a lot of like pace in my legs and really started to push through. And then coming into like the 6th and 7th kilometre, my time was getting better. I was down to 8:05, so I was running probably about 7-minute miles, and like picking up my pace. And then it came to, I think it was around the 9th kilometre, I broke 8 meters, which is what I really wanted to do. I put down on the website that my time would be 55 minutes. When I did it before, I managed to run the whole thing in about 50 minutes. I think my pace when I did it for the first time, a 10k, was 8 minutes per mile. And then right, I'm coming up to the last kilometre, right? Because it's done in miles, I'm basically like, let's say 100, 200 meters away from the last kilometre, and my phone tells me, actually I think I might have come too far with this now. let's start doing the bit down below. So my phone tells me that I'm going at 7:59. So then I'm like, oh, this is great, I've done it, 7:59. But then I thought, if I slow down now, I might not run at like 8 minutes a mile. I might be a little bit longer and it go back over. So I just decided to really go for it, and like I started to lose my energy. Like, you get this like wave of exhaustion, it starts to get a lot tougher, but I kept going, and then like the 400 meters came up and I just started sprinting. I just started going as fast as I can all the way to the finish line, and I managed to do it with a pace of 7:52. I want to do the maths and figure out like how fast I was going for that last bit, because like that's quite a big difference to get 8 seconds off your total time in 1 kilometre. Anyway, like, I'm probably rambling on about it now. Everyone's probably like, alright, enough about this. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. I think it's one of the best things I've ever done. I've felt so great getting to the end of it and just being like, man, I did that. And we did it in the middle of London, and my friend did it as well. He had an injury he was running with and managed to pull through and get it all done. And yeah, I was just so pumped. And I'm like, do you know what? I want to come here and do this every year. And I want to do like longer than 10Ks. And I just want to make running like a bigger part of my life. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just continue training. There's another one in London in a few months. I think I'm going to do that one as well. And I loved it. I thought it was just the best feeling. Like, you hear about runner's high. I've experienced runner's high a couple of times before, but I definitely felt it today. Definitely felt it. Anyway, thank you for all the messages in chat. Guys, I want to make this more than just about me. I want to encourage you guys to, if you've ever felt like, hey, running looks like kind of great, like maybe I want to try that, I'd totally encourage any of you to do it. And if you do want to go running, make sure you learn about stretching. Make sure you learn about warming up and warming down, because it's really easy just to go for a run and your body will probably be able to do it. But if you want to take it seriously and take care of your body and your health, you need to learn how to do stretching properly. I've learned that lesson like a couple of times and I'll probably learn it again at some point. So anyway, if you've got any questions, any things you want to know, put it in chat now. Right, I've told you my story, which I really wanted to talk about. That's been on my mind since I got home. And now you can, yeah, just ask. Like, I'd love to encourage you guys as well to do running, like I said. So if you've got any questions about it, like, go for it. Ryan Score says 7-minute miles, definitely on Asuma's roids. Well, 7-minute miles isn't terribly fast. 4-minute mile is sort of like the crazy fast running, but that's not for distance running, I don't think. 4-minute miles are sprints. So yeah, I'd say I don't know really what like my running speed is compared to everyone else. Texas Brillo says, do you also lift weights? I do weightlifting. I am really into like health and fitness, and weightlifting is something I really enjoy. But I don't really lift heavy anymore. I used to like lift a little bit heavier, and I sort of gone for lighter weights these days. Yeah, so I'm trying to catch a question here. When is the next 10k, says Max Dog? It's in 6 weeks, just under 6 weeks, I think. So, Scarface says, X, I have asthma. Why? I used to have asthma when I was younger. I don't know what advice to give you in terms of running and asthma, but I'm sure there'll be able to be advice out there. Unless you're in a severe condition, I think you'd be safe to do some light running and perhaps just be sensible and, you know, don't push yourself and keep a monitor on things. But I can't really tell you, what to do with that. You should listen to a doctor or someone who's got experience with it. NCP Games says, what's episode 500? It is a special, that's all I'll tell you for now. It will be an episode where I put, lots of hours of effort into. I've had people help me make it as well. It is going to be a cool thing. So, let's have another read. I'm going to have a sip of my tea. Gurel says, running is extremely boring if you have not ran a lot before. I'd agree with you. Running was difficult for me to get started. I think most people get into running. It's not one of those things where you just all of a sudden it clicks and you're like, oh, I'm going to run. It's boring. But one of the things that makes it interesting is music. I love to listen to Henry Rollins or Rollins Band when I go running, like really motivational music, something to like get you pumped and get you moving. I like aggressive music as well, like Slipknot and things like that. Just something that gets you like fired up, and then you can sort of push that into the running. So that makes it interesting. But when running gets really interesting is when you experience like runner's high, because that's when you start to like reap in the rewards of doing running, and yeah, it gives you a really good feeling. Logical Geek Boy says, I listen to my podcasts when running. That's great. I haven't tried that before. I might like doing something like that, listening to a podcast. That's a cool idea. Mind Gamer says it makes you healthy as well. Yeah, that's another important thing about running, is when you start to feel the feedback from, okay, I've been running and now all of a sudden I feel like lighter, I don't feel groggy, I'm like energetic. That's when you probably get encouraged to do it more. Mine Wujin says, what's runner's high? Runner's high, let me have a sip of tea. Runner's high is when your body, I think it's like your body gets to a point of exhaustion where it starts to really just pump your body full of endorphins and adrenaline to keep you going, and the running like stops hurting or feeling exhausting, and you just feel good and you just keep moving and you just feel really good. I unfortunately hurt myself when I first like found the runner's high, because like you did it once and you're like, oh, I want to do this again, and I wasn't stretching properly and I like injured myself quite badly. I was like out of running for like over 6 months because of it. Yeah, but for me it kicks in once you go past the 5 mile part. Like once you've gone 5 miles, all of a sudden your body just starts like pumping you with endorphins, which are, your brain's natural like feel good chemicals. So it's all very positive and natural. How long have you been running, says Titanium? Been running for years now, but like I had an injury that put me out for 6 months once, and go through little phases, but I think as of right now I just want to keep doing it for a long time. So we got 2 new resubscribes. We have Tajad Shafi, butchered that, 1984, and Netherbricks, 5 months in a row and 2 months in a row. Thank you guys, I do appreciate the support. Hope you don't mind me rambling on. I've had a great day. I just want to get it all off my chest and share it with you all, and encourage you guys as well to, if you've ever felt like something like that looks interesting, something you want to do, just give it a go, because there's so many benefits to it. Penguinos Gaming says, no, it's actually when you no longer have any energy. Runner's high happens when you start to create more glucose and burns it. It feels like sugar. that could be it. I'm just telling you my interpretation and my experience of it. That sounds quite plausible. Perhaps then that might be the actual chemistry of your body creating glucose, gives you the high, sugar high. I wouldn't compare it to a sugar high at all. I don't know what I'd compare it to actually. It's just sort of a very freeing feeling. Frenzy227 says, my dad was the best runner in Solihull at one point and has been pushing me to run. Give it a try. Give it a try. Your dad probably just wants you to experience, you know, what he found enjoyable in running. Oh. Now people are going to run at the same pace and try to find you at the next race in London. It's just silly. Like, no, that's not going to happen. Like, no one's going to bother doing that. Anyway, you guys know how I feel about my privacy, right? You know, it's like, if someone doesn't want to be, like, linked, if I don't want my YouTube thing to be linked to me in real life, which I guess talking about it in a stream like this probably gives you an impression that I don't really like care, but I sort of do, then, like, hopefully you would respect that and just let me be me in my way. Do I have to go one? I think I have to go one on this side as well. So lots of you are saying things about... let's have a look at this message. Father Prax says, isn't runners high when your body starts to get so tired it's releasing endorphins? Same kind of drug as your body produces that drugs like cocaine mimic, if I recall correctly. That's what I thought it was. I thought it had something to do with endorphins, but endorphins are already there before you get runner's high. Like, runner's high is like a bit of an elevated level, because when I was running today, I had endorphins from like 3 kilometers to 9, and then the last bit I felt some real exhaustion, and that's where like the real runner's high kicked in, so to speak. So I don't really have anything else to say about the race much. Nothing like crazy happened. There were a few things I noticed which I had some interesting thoughts about. One of them is when you go past the water point, a lot of people take a sip of the bottle of water and then chuck it on the path, and there is just paths full of bottles, and it was disgusting. I think if you're going to take a bottle, you should be responsible and carry it with you. I just had a bottle with me, my own, that I brought with me. You see, I don't like to waste plastic, so I hold on to any bottles that I have, and I drink all of my water out of them, because plastic, I believe, isn't biodegradable, and by holding on to plastics, I make good use of them. People taking a sip out of a bottle and chucking it on the path is disgusting. It's littering, and I kind of felt a bit disappointed that the organisers didn't, like, you know, because the whole day is about positivity and charity, a lot of charities involved with it, and to do something like that, I'm like, you know, it's good having charities and stuff, let's think about our planet as well. All of this just chucking away bottles after you had a sip is disgusting, and loads of it was littering the paths, and I know what people are like. They're not going to be able to pick those bottles up and refill them and give them to someone else. You know, I don't want a bottle that someone's drunk and chucked on the ground, you know, that kind of attitude. So I was really disappointed with that bit, but that's about the only negative thing. Uncaused Tuna says, do you vape? No, I do not. I do not vape. I don't really want to vape either. Bam, let's chuck that there. No, that didn't work. That didn't work. Game says no. Let's try again. Are you okay now about it? Some plastic is biodegradable. Yes, some plastic is. I don't know if these bottles are. If they're biodegradable, they're still a terrible thing to have loads of them just chucked into the ocean, or, you know, just become litter, basically. It's not a good thing. What kind of bottles are those, says John Lennon with a spoon. Interesting name. Biodegradable means that it will be decomposed over time, or something along that. Like, nature will find a way to break it down, because nature, what's on this planet at the moment, can't break down some sorts of plastics. That means they're just sort of there forever. Let's have a look. Simple Tutorials says, X, I got my drums yesterday and looked up a lot of videos and tutorials and drumming, and it feels so satisfying to be able to play something, and thank you for giving me advice not to spend too much money on it, and I can't wait to get really good at them. That's awesome, man. Great work, you know, getting yourself a kit, and yeah, don't spend a lot of money on it. Just, you know, find out if you love it. especially, you know, in the beginning, it may be very exciting. That might wear off. I hope it doesn't for you, but that's why you wouldn't throw a load of money at it, you know. When you know you're die-hard about drums, that's when your money's an investment then, as opposed to just spending it on something. So, anyway, we've got to dig another tunnel elsewhere. What's on my list again? So we did a little bit of... Yeah, let's hook up the bone farm again. Alright, so I put the numbers in chat. Let's just bring them up in case... I don't know, we're going to put them there again. So, that is where we're going to. Let's see if one of these... Fiona Master says, play MC, not talking. I believe I am playing and talking. You're getting the best of both worlds. I'm joking. Let's have a look here. Wait, no, I put it in chat. What am I doing? That's not the button. Press the button. Okay. Minus 319. Is that... That's just a little bit further this way. Okay. Now, I'm thinking if I go this direction from here, we're probably not going to go down... Well, actually, we can do a little bit of math. So, 2-1 is the... Oh, we've got to go 6 blocks in this direction. I believe... This is probably going to call for a ladder, isn't it? We're going to need a ladder going down right about here. I think that's acceptable. Maybe later on I'll come back and go, you know that bone farm? I really want a proper thingy-mabob for it. Majel810 says, do you like to cycle? My family owns a cycling shop and we love to cycle. Curious as to whether you enjoy it as well. Yeah, I was really big into cycling a few years ago and I still cycle a couple of times a week. Don't go very far, do about like 10 miles and just... You know, sort of keep myself with it. MC Fan says, bye X, this is boring. If it's not your cup of tea, feel free to go. I'm not trying to keep you here. Thanks for at least stopping by. Let's chuck these in here. So yeah, we want more ladders, don't we? I like biking and mountain biking. Is that as effective as running? If I spend most of my day doing it, says Skinner Owns E1. I don't know. I believe running is far more intensive and will burn off more calories, but you know, if you're being fit and active and you know you're in good shape because of it, then there's really no harm. It's really about what you want to do. If your goal is to enjoy what you do and just, you know, keep in shape, then cycling can do that. One thing I have learnt though, or experienced, is that cycling doesn't really benefit running as much as running benefits cycling. Like, if you do a lot of running, getting on the bike is a lot easier. If you do a lot of, like, biking, it doesn't really help running. That's just my experience of it, though. And Edan says, my dad cycles a lot. He does 100 miles in one bike ride. That is crazy. That's crazy good. That is a really good amount to do. So I don't believe there's a lava lake or anything down here. Let's just go straight down. If that will stand on 2 to be safe, won't we? Aloba Sykes says, man, I'm trying to get your attention because I really want to help you. You may like to run now in the middle of cities, but you have to try another stuff. You should run in the middle of the nature. It's the best thing ever. The pure air, the sound of the wind and the birds, the freedom. You should search on the internet or something. The runs are really cool. Trail runs are the name of those. Go give them a look and you will like it. I know it. Hope you see this. Love you. Aloba, great suggestion. Putting it on my list. Trail runs. I love nature. That sounds like a fantastic thing for me, doesn't it? Let's write that down. Trail runs. Yeah, it's really weird, but like, you're not aware of stuff until you're aware of it, right? Like, I wasn't sort of aware that you could just sign up for a run. I mean, it never really crossed my mind how that stuff works. Occasionally, you see a bunch of people running in some sort of competition, and you may not realise all you got to do is sign up. I don't know what I was thinking before, you know, are these people professionals? I wasn't even asking that, but I guess the assumption was probably that, you know, they're doing their running thing and I know nothing about it, basically. Okay, so did we get this correct? This is off. Or is it? Maybe we need to keep going down. Let's keep going down a little bit more. I think it might be just down below us a bit. What height is that at? 11? No, this can't be right. Where is that bone farm? Did I get my numbers completely wrong here? Smith Ranger says, X, your favourite Slipknot song? I like Everything Ends. That is a great question. Oh my god, I don't even know. I can think of one track. It's somewhere around here, isn't it? Somewhere around here. I can think of a track on the first time, I just can't remember the name of it I really like. Okay, so we did actually sort of come roughly to the right place, for the looks of it. See a reminder from MC Thanks. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Oh my god, it's another one of you! Trying to foil my plans to play Minecraft peacefully. That's all I want. Can I get a little bit of peace in Minecraft? Did we? No. Now, I thought I wrote this bit here. So is it? Oh my god, look at that. Off by 1 block. Oh, do you know what? It's my fault, because I went straight down instead of digging across a bit. Father Prax says you have to be more careful with trial runs if you're used to street running, because you're used to flat concrete. Trial runs are usually like on a dirt path or something like that. I've even seen people on wrecking their ankles because they took a bad fall. Yeah, I would be aware of that. I run on concrete all the time, and I would probably practice running on, you know, a different surface. I'd also probably take a run like that a lot more leisurely, because I'm aware of like how easy it is to hurt yourself when running. Oh my god, don't place that there. Right, I'm going to eat a little bit of food now. Except I've run out. I've run out of food. That's not good. There we go. Okay, let's go up here then. Do I have any torches? Torches would be nice around now. Unwoven Rainbow says, do you like to swim? That's my favourite exercise. Do you think you will do the London Marathon one day? Do you know what? Today when I was thinking about running, when it ended, I kind of felt like I could have kept going. I really enjoyed that, and it'd be great if I could have just done a bit more running. I don't know about a marathon, but I'd be pumped to try a like a 15k or a 20. So I think I'll just take it like one step at a time, like improve, just keep working. And if you get to a point where you're like, I think I'm ready for a marathon, then I'll probably go for it. But I mean, you do a half marathon first, but you never know where it can go. I really got a sense today though of like, this is me. This is what I want to do now. Nick Farley says, how far did X go today? I did a 10k in London, through the streets of London. They shut down the roads, and it was amazing. Really loved it. Had a great day. And still feel good from it. I also had some coffees today. I had 2 coffees. I don't drink coffee very often. And man, did it perk me up. It really did perk me up. Excellent. Just enough to get all the way down there. So now we're going to work on this staircase and decorating it a little bit. MC Fex says, Dear Assumer, I don't know if you know... You are getting old, my friend. Tomorrow is your 8th birthday. On the something or other you created it. Oh, my channel. Oh, thank you for the lovely message, my friend. I wasn't sure where you were going with that at first. Yeah, my channel will be... What, tomorrow did you say? 8 years old, I guess? To me, my channel starts with Minecraft. Although I was uploading videos before then. It's September the 28th or something like that is my like years on YouTube. 2011, by the way, is my kind of like anniversary. Guess you call it that. How about roller skating, X? Astro Naira says, tried it once. It looked really easy. I found it really hard. So, not tried that again. Alright, so to decorate this tunnel, we had, I think, some like cyan clay going on in there. We need some... stone bricks. Oh my god, we need more of that. Let's craft, I don't know, 4 lots of it. Hey, may not need it all right now, but whatever. Ponybutt says, Silly Doodle on your Twitter for your ex. Pony, thank you. I will check that out. But I want to sort of look at it right now. Can I actually get away with that? Let me load Twitter. That is adorable. It's me throwing a pic at a creeper. I love it, Pony. Thank you. Always like your little doodles and drawings. Netherbrick says, X, how do you take your coffee? I just... I always get a mocha. I just have it, you know, how they give it to you. I don't put sugar in it or anything else. What am I looking for? What am I doing? Focus, concentrate. We need science. That means cactus. There's a reason that stacks in there. And we got an amazing smelter. So... chuck that over here. Have no fear. Cactus in the chest. Lapis up here. Excellent. And look at it all smelt. Awesome. That's great. Pepperoni Pizza Gaming says, why did you stop playing Scrap Mechanic? I just sort of like lost the groove a little bit. I think I got a bit tired with how long it takes to do stuff. If you make a mistake, you've got to start again and that kind of stuff. MC Boss says, are you a 90s kid? Absolutely. I love 90s music. It's like all my favourite music, not all. A lot of my favourite music comes from the 90s. And it's quite often that I discover bands and I'm like, oh, they're interesting. Let's check this band out. And it's like, oh, they're from the 90s. That's why I like their sound. There we go. How long have you been a hermit, says Titanium. From day one. I'm an OG, an original hermit. Let's chuck this in there with that. That's probably more than we need, but whatever. Whatever. 4 stacks of this. Yeah, so anyway, with this whole running thing, it's also crossed my mind that if I really do get into it, like, there's runs all over the places, maybe like even in other countries and stuff. Like, what a great reason to go abroad, just go do a run while you're there. Geekroid says, hey X, greetings from Pakistan once again. Hey buddy, hello from the UK. Other side of the world from me to you. Frenzy says, I love 90s music too, I grew up with it. Yeah, I grew up with it as well. The Doctor says, do you like David Bowie? I was never really into Bowie's music. Not against it either, just never really listened to it or heard it, and I always wanted to. I have a friend who likes Bowie, and I always sort of wanted to eventually get around to listening to him. Then he died recently, and I was like, man, I really need to do that. I've been listening to the record with changes on it, and I don't feel like any sort of like, oh my god, this guy's a genius. You know, some people feel that way about him. Not saying he's not, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the record, and sometimes it's like, you know, so because I write about music as well, when I listen to music, I want to understand it. I want to be like, I can talk about this and say what I hear and feel. And I find that kind of hard with someone like Bowie. And I think the reason why is because there's already all this praise like lavished on him that you feel like you got to understand that. And to me, listening to him, it's just kind of like, yeah, this is nice and enjoyable and casual. And it isn't like, oh my god, this man's a genius and this music means so much to me or whatever. That doesn't happen. It's just, I just like it. It's good to listen to, you know. So I don't know. I'll take my time with his record, and maybe at some point it will start to turn into words more in my head. Ollie Soul says, "Do you like musicals?" Actually, not a big fan of musicals, to be fair. But that's just me. Let's chuck some of these in here because my inventory be filling. It be filling. Devious Hat says, listen to Bowie's latest album, it's one of my favourites. I'm just going to listen to like whatever as I go. I've got one on my playlist. When I'm done with it, I'll probably chuck in another one. I did get all of his albums, so actually I say all, like the classics. I think I've got like 3 or 4 of the classics. In fact, I think most of his albums are considered classic, but anyway, we got Noises in My Ear. We got, oh, a resubscribe 18 minutes ago. So sorry, Meat, 3 months in a row. Did miss it. Hope you're still here. I apologise for missing your resub. Also, Loveless Ty, resubscribing for 2 months in a row. Thank you, my friend. I do appreciate the support. And we got a donation here from Loving11ish. I want to call you a Loving Fish. Is that okay? Can I call you that? Every time I see it. They say, hey X, just joined. What have I missed? You have missed me tell you about my day. I guess if you want to hear about it, go back and watch the replay when it's uploaded to the second channel. This bit here might not work out. And I think, hey, we've got visitors. I think I know what I want to do here, actually. Basically, I talked about going to London and running a 10k through the streets of London. If you want to hear about that, maybe there's more of you just tuning in. It will be uploaded to the second channel. And yeah, just sort of had a chat about that and encouraged people to run as well, to learn about running and maybe give it a try. And Yellow Harold even has resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you for the support, my friend. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. What I think we'll do here is we'll turn the corner, we'll have the drop down, and then it can come out at the end here. So we got a drop down there, we'll have another one over here, so it will come out somewhere around there, which sounds good. Ice Spiny says, hi X, this is my first stream, so greeting from Canada. Welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in. Is that Ren's tunnel to the Logfellas base? Yes it is, however this is like from my base to the middle, and his one is over on the other side. Ren is actually live, he's on now. Let's see what he says. Ah! Oh god, there's a ladder there. Made myself jump. Probably made some of you jump as well. Sorry if I was a bit loud there. Let's ask him what he's seen. And let's put down another torch while we're here. X, do you like Muse? They're British and they're my favourite band, says Palmer. I like Muse. I've never been terribly big into them. But they're cool bands. I am yet to see them live, actually. I was going to see them at Download, but they clashed with someone. Excellent. Ren has seen it. Streaming tonight? And we got a donation here, noise in my ear, from Wapawoo saying, Dawop lop-de-boop. Dawop lop-de-doop. Couldn't have said it better myself, my friend. Thank you for the donation. Do appreciate it. And also, Shadow1920 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. We're having a good time over here. Hope you're having a good time. What does Ren say? We've got to work on our stations soon. Did I did ask him. I'll ask him again. I'll do it the lazy way as well. Do you like Sabaton, says Engineer. Not a massive fan. Listened to one of their records. Wrote about it on my blog. And do you know, I'll definitely watch them live if they're at a gig I was going to. That would be a good one to watch. Okay, so no stream from Rendog. No stream from Iskal. I wanted to find out in case we're doing a raid later on. So maybe we won't be doing that today. Hey, Creeper. Creeper. He's not even interested. What am I trying to do? Django says, I'm a new follower. Thank you. Wow, I butchered that. Let's start again. Django says, I'm a new follower, not follower. Thank you for following, my friend. Wow, I went really overboard here. Do appreciate it. I stream every other day here on Twitch, by the way. For those of you that don't follow me on the tubes, on the YouTube, I stream here every other day. If it's a weekend, it'll be in the morning. So here's where we go across. Then we go down on this side. And does that sort of doesn't work out because it's at a different height. We can figure that bit out later. So then we can drop down through this hole. We'll probably do that about there. Maybe put a water drop at the bottom. I don't know. I don't know. By the way, 2,800 of you here watching. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Having a good time here. And did Rendog type something else in chat? No. Okay. He's recording with the Escalinator. Now, I got a nickname for Iskal, which is Escalion. I don't know sort of where it came from or why it popped into my head, but it sort of became a thing at one point. I told Iskal, I don't think he was too impressed with it. Nathan Epic says, I'm a new follower. Thank you, Nathan, for following me here on Twitch. Do appreciate it. Majel says, I've got to take my sister somewhere. I'll be back in about half an hour. See you soon, X. See you in a bit. See you in a bit. Safe travels. Titanium says, I don't watch your Hermitcraft a lot, but I love your tutorials. Well, buddy, you are missing out. I think Hermitcraft is where some of the best stuff happens, but I'm glad you like the tutorials. Let's have a look. What are we doing? Stone bricks. Probably still need them. Cyan, definitely need them. Sea lanterns, absolutely need them. Let's go get some... Oh, look at this. We are low. We are low on sea... I gave Zordian a stack. I think I didn't really think about how much I had myself. Okay, so we're going to need acacia down here. I don't want to do too much back and forth, but we'll put in some acacia woods. Looks like we've got the andesite on the top, so that'll go down here as well. I believe that goes at this height. Let's get these materials, actually. Let's get this design coming together a little bit. And I really need another system for that. I really do. Rocky Avalon here with a noise in my ear saying, did you know the piston translocator elevator works going down? Something I just found out recently. Yeah, it will work down if the pistons are the other way around, right? Is that what you mean? I think it's what you mean. That makes sense. I don't think it would... I mean, like, I can't even... That's not doing anything. I can't go down, so you got to flip them around properly. Army Gamer says, X, are your live streams same day and time every week? They are not. They are every other day. So, you know, basically every other day. I don't need to say more about it, do I? I don't need to say more about it. It's just every other day. Okay, let's chuck these away. Did we get any poop block? No, bird poop block. Correction. We also got a noise in my ear here from Dimitri. Deshemi. Why, brain? Why you say the wrong words? Deshemi here saying, "Hi X, epic digging. By the way, you should go to Norway and run along the fords. Beautiful. Have a great week. Also, congrats for your run. Good to hear that you enjoyed it much. Take care." Thank you for the donation and the kind message. Do appreciate it. I'd love to go to Norway one day. Norway is beautiful. I want to definitely want to go there. And yeah, like that's the thing I haven't thought about before. Like going abroad to go running. Now I've just talked about what we're after, and I get distracted. You guys, I don't know how you put up with it. Me rambling on, trying to get things done, and failing miserably. Let's take 2 stacks. Let's turn them into polished, and then we need a lot of achacha wood. There we go, getting a bit of a groove now. Let's take that much with us, and I'll tell you what, some of that as well. There we go. And we got another noise in my ear here from TR33C saying, "Hope you liked your statues on the Patreon server. I love them, they look so cool. They make me feel a little bit worried sometimes seeing giant statues of myself, but they are amazing, they're very cool. No one would object to probably having a statue of themselves built." Yeah, so the guys on the Patreon server have built like this massive, in the spawn, this massive statue of Evil X, and then opposite him is me, regular X, drinking a giant cup of tea, I do believe, or is it just a regular cup of tea, but it's giant because I'm giant, something like that. It looks really cool, buddy, thank you, and thank you for the donation as well. So we've got this here, but then we don't really have like, you see all of this is lit up with sea lanterns on the floor, and I like that. I feel like if we stagger this out, we might lose what's good about it, but I don't know. Dingo says, "Do you like Thin Lizzy? My favourite song is Emerald or Boys Are Back in Town." I like Thin Lizzy a lot. I was listening to The Darkness today, and that, "Do You Believe in a Thing Called Love" song, that sounds like Thin Lizzy's The Boys Are Back in Town, at least the riff does. At least to me. It's just something I noticed today. I was like, that sounds like Thin Lizzy. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, sea lanterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're going to have 8 in between each one. So here means the steps are going to be a little bit higher. That's fine. That's just something I haven't really thought about. So, oh, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's push that back by 1. And then it'll sort of be in the middle-ish, which is a little bit better, I think. I think that's a little bit better. Okay. So yeah, X, what's your favourite Smiths song? I don't even know. Smiths are one of those bands that I just sort of put on a record and listen to. Robin says, "Do you like trap music?" I like hip hop trap, and I like some sort of trap that I've heard. You see, trap is a weird one because I've listened to some stuff that's called trap that sounds nothing like the other stuff that's called trap, and I think some of its characteristics are just sort of all over the place, and people have different definitions of it. That's my sort of interpretation. So I really love those those high-paced shuffling hi-hats that come from trap music. That's great. I really like that because, like, I guess when you're young, maybe. I'm assuming some of you are young asking these sort of questions, but like, you know, you hear the first wave of music or whatever you're into, and it's kind of cool. And then, like, as you get older, you hear waves of music. You hear, oh, people are starting doing this now. And those hi-hats are one of the things I really like. Oh, people are start like putting in these little fast-paced shuffling hi-hat rhythms. And like before, people weren't doing that, and it sounds really good. I think the hi-hat thing is awesome. But that's just my opinion, right? Okay, so I reckon what we should do to... There isn't really a lot of strict rules here on how to lay things out. I think where this is, that's where our next achacha is going to go. I'm going to have it right here. Also, the andesite needs sorting out there, doesn't it? Just needs... Seems a little bit close to my head. That is definitely close to my head. How did I do it over here? Too close to my head, by the looks of it. I'm not pleased with that. Ponybutt says, "Oh my lord, I just switched my speakers and the volume was so high I scared myself." Well done, Pony. Well done. X, do you have an idea for the Minecraft developers? Do you know how I can go about getting it to them? Rather not. There are just millions of people with ideas for the developers. Like, you can try tweeting them. You can try putting it on Minecraft suggestions. Very unlikely though. You'll probably get directly to them. Okay, let's put in the andesite here. I feel like I just crafted a load of cyan, and we've used cyan here, or there even, but I feel like with green on that side, maybe we should just put a different colour down here. Where else did I use cyan? Maybe I'll just put a different colour there and put cyan down this bit since we crafted loads of it. 10x says, X, any tips for my first iron farm? Be well prepared, that's my tip. Lots of preparation. I feel like that might be better if that block was there. Oh, I love this song. This song's great. Okay, and then I reckon our drop-off is now going to be here to get down. So you're going to fall down there, and then this bit's going to continue going downwards. But for now, let's focus on this bit next. We're going to replace all of this with cyan, I believe, and then we'll put a different colour behind us. What would you add / modify to Minecraft? I would add more inventory space and modify how the handling of items works so that you can hold and work with more materials easier, that you can manage your inventory faster and smarter. Now, all of that sounded really great, didn't it? Oh yeah, I'd love to manage my inventory faster and smarter. Yeah. How would we go about doing that? I don't know. I ain't got the answers. I ain't got the answers. Don't look at me. I've had thought about it, and I reckon this idea wouldn't be popular, but I reckon it'd be good in the long run. To do away with stacks and to do away with like cobblestone, like this, stone brick stairs, stone brick slabs. I reckon just have stone bricks, and when you want to make it a slab, there should be some sort of way to easily turn the block you just placed down into a slab, or perhaps what you can do is put this here and just choose what you want to change it into, right? You know. And if you, let's say, lose some blocks, you know, if you keep crafting stairs, it doesn't quite add up. Not the worst thing in the world. Just make it convenient. Like, crafting thing is great, but when you play this game for a long time, you kind of just want to do what you want to do. Like the idea of crafting is fun until you have to do it over and over and over again. Then it's just sort of this thing that happens and could possibly be a little bit faster. X, do you think you'd be interested in obstacle runs? In America, we have many different races in varying difficulty, and there are tough, muddier rebel races and colour runs. Yeah, I've seen those. They actually look really, really good. I'm sort of like, after today, I think I'm going to be much more open to trying things like that, and I'll probably just take it like one step at a time. You know, I might sign up for this other 10k. There's a 5k where I live. I'm going to probably do both of those, and then maybe start looking around for some other activities later in the year. And that could be anything, really. Did I? Ah, I'm going to put Acacia here. Not you. So, hey, no. We ain't got our axe. Ah, Calvin says shift plus scroll wheel to go through the block variants. That would be awesome. I'd agree. Now, if you were to do that, it could automatically calculate. So, let's say you got 64 cobble, you scroll, then you got 128 slabs, you know. You probably have to change the size of the text, maybe make things work a little bit differently. But I think it'd be worth it. And, you know, Minecraft had a lot of charm with stacks and crafting, but you got to sort of evolve as you go along, because Minecraft itself is about the idea, the concept of this like open world where you go in and you sort of become the master of it and you build what you want to build. And in order for that to continue being great, it does need to evolve. It does need to be relevant and continue to like further explore itself. And I think in order to do that, you know, some things have got to change, and one of those maybe would be the way inventory is managed, perhaps, to make things faster, more convenient. You know, more power play. You want to be able to build bigger things, and you don't want to have to grind for it all the time. Smartin says there is a Krispy Kreme donut race where you run, then you eat a dozen donuts, then you run more. Disgusting. That sounds awful. I can't eat on a full stomach. Sorry, I can't run on a full stomach. I have to give it 3 hours at least. And to be fair, it mostly works in the morning, like breakfast, wait 3 hours, run. I've also tried doing it in the evening. If I wait 4 or 5 hours after eating in the evening, then I can do like a night run. But 3 hours, it still doesn't settle that well. Will you do a world tour stream one day? Nougat Ort? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Jake Jake's Kate says 1x1 tunnels are ugly. I agree, actually. I agree with you. These aren't the prettiest, but they're sort of like a quick access. Now that you said it, I really wish I'd have perhaps not gone for this. I mean, in this beginning bit, it's very short. You know, go down here, go down there. Now that you've said it, it's not very nice, is it? But I like it. It's okay. We've got a variety of things going on. We've got a massive tunnel for the log fellas. We've got slim tunnels here. We've got all sorts of way of getting around. We've got translocator elevators. I just like that it connects up, you know? Doesn't all have to be perfect. So anyway, what were we doing? We were chatting. We were chatting away like crazy, as we always are. Let's try and get some more things in here. There we go. Alright, so I wanted another colour. I think I'm going to go with red, actually, after I've just got that out of my inventory. Frenzy says, hey X, what did you mean by a subscriber getting the emotes? Is it YouTube that you mean? Okay, so Twitch works differently to YouTube. A subscriber on YouTube is the equivalent of someone who follows you on Twitch. A subscriber is someone who supports me monetarily here on the channel, and in return they get some perks like no ads, which is actually something on Twitch I wanted to be enabled for everyone, because the advertising money on Twitch is like peanuts. So I think it would be much better if all of you could just, you know, enjoy. Hey, this is actually where the drop's going to be. Just enjoy the stream without having ads. And yeah, and then you get to use emotes in the Twitch chat. But you know, Twitch and YouTube are separate things. Okay, so this is actually going to be our drop, isn't it? Let's remind ourselves of that. Let's hop up here, and then this is going to be a staircase going down. So yep, that's correct. And then there'll be a sea lantern right there. I wonder if this is going to be at the correct height to just walk out. Not quite at the height. Not quite at the height. All right. Let's. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so sea lantern goes here. Cool. And yeah, these one wide tunnels, they're not that pretty, are they? But they're functional. They get us from A to B. I want to see you flying Gangland's Elytra course, says Ice Brenny. Yeah, let's go do that, actually. We've done this for a while now, haven't we? And I made some progress here. It's good. I think this sign is actually a little bit plain because it's grey, grey, grey. I think that might change that out for something colourful. Let's go do this Elytra course, peeps. It sounds really cool. You guys are going to have to help me get there. Let's just dump our inventory in here for now because we're lazy like that. Oh no! We'll take those for those and give me some torches just in case. Alright. I feel like if Rendog and Iskall just happened to be over there, I might want to take a potion of invisibility. I don't want to take my dragon's head in case I lose it, but I'm going to do that anyway. Let's do it because it looks hilarious. In fact, let's just try and do the course as a giant dragon's head. How about that? Alright then, peeps. Let's head over there. We're going to walk. Demichiel says, use orange instead of cyan. I think orange would be an appropriate colour. I do think so. Smartin says, colour changed. Yellow is a little bit more readable, I think. Diamond Slayer says, Asuma, will you ever do a face reveal? Probably not. Not really something I want to do. The Fake Human says, hey X, who invented the Hermitcraft server? It was Generic B. He sort of named it after himself because he calls himself a hermit, and in Season 1 he left. And we're still going strong. Don't forget Punch Bow, says Peter. Ah, so it does use the Punch Bow. Well, in that case, I'm probably not going to use my dragon head because I don't want to lose it. There is an ender chest right there. There's two ender chests, parallel ender chests right there. Punch Bow, we got that. I was about to take that, but we need our wings. That would have been silly, wouldn't it? Okay. Me, Asuma, being silly? What? What are you talking about? I wouldn't do something like that. We're going to noise in our our ear. Well, we have. That's not a lie, actually. We have a noise collectively in our ears. Rocky Avalon is saying, have you seen what was built between the statues? I have not. Is it something I should look at? Should we actually go there and have a look? I want to know what's been built between the statues. I think that's been built up a little bit. I think. Anyway, let's pop on there quick. I can't. It's in it's in 1.10. Rocky, never mind. I'll satisfy my curiosity later on. Yeah, the patron server is in 1.10. I forgot about that. Jake Skate says, I like that Asuma doesn't show his face. That's good. That's good. A little bit of mystery is good. What is that thing over there? Oh man, Python's going icy with it. In the middle of this hot biome. I do like it. I kind of like that. Like, my immediate thought is ice in the mesa, but like, I don't know. It's cool. I like it. It's different. And what is that? Oh, that looks like it. That looks like part of the course. There's tripwires there as well. Very cool. Under construction. Gotta finish it, Escal. Gotta finish your course. I'm joking. Right, this will lead us to the place. Blabbin says, best stream ever. I'm glad you're liking it, my friend. Glad you are liking it. Okay. Oh, what is that? It's like the Jamaican flag. Prank by Cub fans, says Netherbricks. Oh, it's a prank. Okay. What is with Mumbo? Oh. Should clean this up. Let's go through here. Vixie says mystery and imagination is one of the best things about you. Do you know what's funny? Do you know what's funny to me about that? Is like mystery is sort of like, or like, oh, mysterious doesn't show its face. It's sort of like this self-creating idea because there's nothing mysterious going on. But oh, Cub's Quest, the adventure of your life awaits. Check the chest for instructions on how to play. Hint: don't let the elders fool you when you're close to the treasure. Is it a treasure hunt? Has he set up a treasure hunt? Long ago, a pirate bay by the name of... A pirate bay? A pirate by the name of Elytra and Jack Sparrow were escaping from the lost island of Tortuga and hastily buried a bounty of treasure on a desert island beach. Your quest should be to choose to accept to discover the abandoned dinghy they used and find the lost treasure. Use your map above to guide you to the path. I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. I don't know where that is. I just don't know. X marks the spot. Where is it? It's somewhere. That might be somewhere near the spawn chunks. I don't know. There's like no hint there to me. There's no hint. I could like load up the world map and have a look. Just like scan it for something. Is that fog over there, or does it look like pale? It's probably fog. Giant ghast made out of diorite. Where are we going? I don't know. Doc and Etho's course is underground, says I Spinny. Oh, we're not doing that one. We're doing Cub fans one. I think he might have made it in the Dangland. Actually, it might start there and end somewhere else. It means there is a sea temple nearby, says X Novacore. I know there's one not far from spawn. Interesting. Maybe we could go have a little swim over there and look for that later on. Okay, so they go through here. They look really cool, actually. I feel like maybe they should have support beams, but I'm just being nitpicky, aren't I? I like this song. Zanara says, haha, X, there is no hint to me. Next to the map hint. I don't know. I still don't know, but Ocean Monument sounds okay. We got a noise in my ear here. A donation from Benny615 saying, hey, X, remember me, the guy with the stubbed toe? I do remember someone stubbing their toe in our stream. I hope it is healed up. I hope you feel better. Is that one of those? Either way, buddy, thank you for the donation. Do appreciate it. I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't feel like we're getting any closer to finding where this thing is. Can anyone tell me in chat? We also got to resubscribe. It is Ayakal. Is that okay? Ayakal for resubscribing 2 months in a row. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. Thank you for your support. Do appreciate it. Let's have a look. There's something new over the back there. I can see it. Let's go over the back then. Boom. Let's see what's over there. Use your Elytra to through the black circles. Yeah, I could sort of like start and follow them, but I kind of want to like start from the start. If we fail to find it, I'll do that. It starts in white, says Dr. Ozzy. Oh, okay. Oh, look who we found! Exclusive preview. There's a Escallion over here. Oh, there's a Rendog too. What up? Oh, okay. Exclusive previews over there. Oh, I want to do a sword waggle, but I can't do that. Let's try and like fly away, as if we've Seen too much, and now we gotta go. Come on, come on, hit me, hit me. Yes, no, what? What happened there? Come on. Oh, I'm terrible at this. I'm just making my screen shake a lot. Come on! No, I give up. I give up. Right, off to the White District, peeps. Oh, that's right. I made this barrier to stop mobs getting up here. Did you guys see how much Impulse paid for this quartz? 8 diamonds for a stack. I can't believe that. That's amazing. I would have never paid that much for a stack of quartz. Deshemi says, X, you need to see Rendog's prank on Derp. He made the shop with an afro. Oh, he told me about that. But that doesn't have an afro. Maybe... Oh, no. Ah! Ah! Of all the places inside our building! I couldn't do anything, could I? When you just walk into a creeper like that. I mean, why is that guy in here? This is all lit up. Why is that guy in here? Like, where would he have spawned? Where would that guy have spawned? There is glowstone every... Oh, man. Damn it. I've got to come back here and fix this up, and I don't have the materials to fix it up. Red clay. Let's hope there's some red clay in a chest. Red clay in a chest. There's red clay in a chest. Creeper 1. Assumer 0.1. That's how much. Hey, we can just fill this bit in here. You don't even see this bit. There was glowstone. Now there ain't. Can we get some glowstone, please? Nope. 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 Oh, that was the worst. That creeper, eh? It never gets sold, does it? It never gets sold. Creepers be creeping. I should have glowstone in here. That's something I should add to that. Who always leaves chests lying around that could possibly have glowstone in that I could pinch? Or, do you know what? I could actually just put a torch down there. Let's do that. Let's just do that. Christopher Wildley says if Scowl is building part of the course, he can tell you where it starts. Apparently it starts in the White District, so we're going to do that. Sammy Cat says, X, I have a webbed toe. Just wanted to bring that up for no reason. I've heard about webbed feet and webbed hands, but I don't think I fully understand it. Do you have, like, a gap between... No, not a gap. You don't have a gap. They're joined. I don't know. Let's do this. Okay, so concentrate, X. The creeper's blown up your base. You're not going to be able to fix it all today, but you can make it look reasonable. Come back here another time. Which I've probably got to do later today, otherwise I'll just forget forever, won't I? Oh, okay, that should be a stone block. Oh no! What am I doing? I'm breaking the bed. Oh, I'm going to give up. I'm going to make things worse somehow. I'm going to make things worse, aren't I? Alright, I guess I'll have to come back here and fix that up at another time. Wow, that's really annoyed me. Titanium says, what's your favourite activity? It's cleaning up the mess that creepers make. No, it's not. Let me type that on my list. Clean up creeper mess. By the way, peeps, if you're watching here for the first time on Twitch and you haven't hit that follow button, be sure to do so. I stream here every other day. If it is an evening, it's around this time. If it is a let's say a weekend, yep, it's definitely a weekend, that's the one, then it's around I forgot what I was saying, I'll be honest. Yeah, in the mornings. I stream this time on weekdays, Saturdays and Sundays, weekends, also known as. I stream in the mornings. Wow, that was a great advertisement. Hello everyone, you should follow me because I can't remember when I stream. Right. Rayish says, what if you place a shulker mid-sea? Where would it teleport to? That's one of the things I want to test, actually. I've got to do a follow-up to... Where am I going? I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. Let's go to the White District already. My word. My word. I don't even know what to say. Check out the Tower of Power over there, says Higher Life. I think that's where we're going to, actually. Right, so everything MC Pro says, what are you doing? We're trying to find the course. Apparently it starts... Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe it hasn't been done up properly yet. How's my armour? My armour's good. We're good for flying. This is actually probably it, isn't it? Is this the start of it, peeps? Yeah, this is building supplies. Okay, this is actually probably the start of it. Didn't realise. So we jump down there, we go through that one, we go around the corner. Let's give it a shot. Oh, blooming great start. What a great start. Ponybutt says, error 404, brain not found. Something I frequently encounter is that error. Okay. That's it. A little bit of speed, go down. Oh my god, that was intense. Keep firing, come on, I need speed. Okay, excellent. Keep firing. You have to look down. Oh, come on. Fire, hit me. Please. Oh. I'm not good at this game, peeps. I'm not good at this game. I'm terrible at this game. I know I'm... Oh, I've watched like Cubs videos and he just sort of bump, 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 hits himself over and over again as he flies around. I can't do it. I don't know how you do it. Is this Doc and Ethos course? Because they haven't shown it yet, says Alex Gann. It's not. It was made by Iskau, apparently, so I've been told. I've got to get all the way back over there. Is there another place where I can just drop off and start flying? Probably not. You have to look up when trying the bowfly, says Father Prax. I've experienced that looking up doesn't work. That you have to look... Oh, that you have to look level. I'm sick of this Elytra stuff. Like, it... On a server, it is so late to deploy. You have to fall down like a good 10 blocks before it does it. Let's try it again. Alright, so... Alright, I mashed spacebar and I didn't fly. Ponybus says you need to find the right angle. Yeah, I can't find the right angle. I'm no good at that. Maybe changing your view in F5 will help. That might actually help. That's a good idea. Let's try it again, F5. Someone says the big tower. I don't know if you're supposed to start from there, but this felt like kind of reasonable for where it's positioned in relation. Pasty Masher says, is Rendog streaming tonight? He's not. He's not streaming. That is something that he is not doing. Okay, right. Here's what we're going to do. F5, peeps. F5. Sprint. Jump. I'm tapping spacebar. There we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That works straight away. And we'll make silly noise. Oh, it happened again. Look, I can't do this. I can't do this, peeps. I suck at this. Flying with a flybow is not something I am very good at. Let's see where the course goes, though. Overactive Epi says, hey X, do you plan on recording other hermits other than Ren? I never make a lot of plans to record with other people. Ren, me and him, the log fellas, like we get together and do something regularly, but yeah, I'm bad for that. That's just something I'm bad at doing. So it goes, anyway, it goes around that corner, goes over there. Looks like it's got note blocks to make a noise when you go through. Then it starts to go upwards. Let's see if we can get a little bit of steam again here. Probably not. Let's try an F5 actually. So tap. There we go. There we go. Come on. Oh, 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 oh! Oh no! What? I missed it! Ah! Hey, that's the right height. It maybe. Oh, look, it won't hit me now. Oh, no, go on. Look up. Alright, let's see if we can get back to base from here. I want to press F3 and do that technique again. So, dive at 40. Look up at 45. Dive at 40. Oh, I haven't got enough to do this. Let's just go through here. Hey, I tried it, peeps. I was terrible, you saw. I've got evidence that I'm bad at this. It's definitely easier in F5, though. Seem to get a few shots away when we're in F5 like that. So yeah, anyway, 2,800 people watching. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. If you like what you saw, feel free to hit the follow button. I stream here every other day, as I mentioned a moment ago. That is actually going to be it for me today, though. I ran 10k today. I'm knackered. I've enjoyed the stream, and I feel like I need to go lay down. I'm exhausted. Yeah, it's catching up with me now. You know, after I did the 10k, I spent the rest of the day just like walking around London, so that was good. That was a good idea. I actually really enjoyed that. We're going to check my page to see if there's anyone that we're going to raid. Let's see who else is streaming. Hypno is streaming. We're going to go raid Hypno, guys. If you'd like to come along and say hi and check out what he's doing, then yeah, come say hi to my fellow hermit. Alright. So yeah, going to host Hypno. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone who donated, everyone who subscribed and followed. Thank you for all of you for hanging out in chat. And if you didn't hang out in chat and you just watched, thank you as well. Appreciate it as always. Hope you have a good evening. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.